Karen's obsession with control escalated to outright sabotage when she decided to fill my ranch's well with cement. Her plan was simple in her mind: cut off my water supply, create chaos, and assert dominance. What she didn't anticipate was that the well wasn't just a water source. It was legally tied to critical municipal and emergency services. Her reckless act was about to collide with preparation, law, and strategy in ways she could never have imagined. It began early one morning when my security cameras detected unusual activity near the wellhead. Karen, armed with buckets and a small crew of accomplices, was attempting to pour cement into the well. Dust, cement dust, and tools scattered as they worked, completely unaware that every move was being recorded in real time. Her smug confidence was palpable. She truly believed that she could disrupt operations without consequence. I arrived on the scene, calmly observing the chaos. "Karen," I said, my voice measured but firm, "you are trespassing and attempting to destroy a water source tied to city services. Step back immediately." She waved me off, laughing, convinced she could finish her sabotage before anyone intervened. She had underestimated two critical facts. First, the well was connected to the city's emergency water system. Second, I had prepared for sabotage contingencies long before she arrived. As Karen continued her destructive efforts, I remotely activated an emergency water lock system I had installed, a mechanism designed to prevent contamination or blockage. Cement poured onto the surface, but the locking valves automatically diverted flow, preventing any permanent damage. At the same time, I contacted the city and local authorities, informing them of her interference with a critical water source. Karen's confident expression quickly morphed into panic. The arrival of law enforcement, accompanied by municipal inspectors, confirmed the gravity of her reckless actions. She had not only trespassed but had endangered public resources. Every photograph, every time-stamped video, and every motion sensor activation documented her attempt at sabotage in excruciating detail. When officers approached, Karen attempted to justify herself, claiming she was enforcing HOA rules or protecting the community. Her words fell flat in the face of undeniable evidence. Authorities informed her that interfering with a water source tied to municipal and emergency services was a serious criminal offense. Her audacity had turned into legal jeopardy within minutes. Meanwhile, the well remained fully operational. The cement had been contained, no disruption occurred to water flow, and emergency systems were fully secure. Karen's plan had completely failed, and her attempt at intimidation and sabotage had only strengthened my control over the property. By mid-afternoon, Karen was detained, humiliated, and exposed to severe legal consequences. The well continued to provide water for the ranch, fire departments, and municipal services. The incident became a public demonstration of her reckless behavior and the consequences of overstepping boundaries. As the sun set over the 12,000-acre ranch, I reflected on the day's events. Karen's obsession with control had collided spectacularly with preparation, authority, and law. Every precaution I had taken, every system I had implemented, and every legal safeguard ensured that her interference was neutralized completely. By nightfall, the ranch was calm, the well fully operational, and Karen's reckless plan had failed spectacularly. Her arrogance and audacity had been met with decisive authority, legal documentation, and unassailable preparation. The lesson was clear: interference without foresight, audacity without preparation, and arrogance without respect for law always ends in failure. The 12,000-acre ranch remained untouchable, fully operational, and fully protected. Karen's repeated attempts at sabotage were yet another example of reckless ambition meeting inevitable consequences, reinforcing the principle that preparation, authority, and strategy always triumph over audacity and arrogance.